He might just be actually watching. He might just be watching, to be honest. Because, yeah, his stream isn't up. No, you're right. That is weird. All right, fuck it. Let me get my notable players on real quick. All right, so notable players this game. We got Swindle, Bloody 9, Gunner, Chessie, Dubu, Buryu, Timado. Alright, so now who's playing what? Kyle's playing Disruptor. Gunner's playing Ember. Take a Chessie's on Vengeful, interesting. Chessie on Vengeful. Bloody 9 is playing Lich, if I'm not mistaken. That's interesting. He's using a mid player. He's on Lich, though. Dewey Batrider. Timado's on Drow. And Buryu, I'm not sure who he is. Buryu's on Spirit Breaker. Okay, well, there you go. All right. No. Cool. Get Grant on a co-cast with me. I mean, if he's not streaming, there's a reason he's not streaming, right? Because he streams all night, so like he's probably just chilling right now. I doubt he would want to co-cast anyways. We'll just chill cast it up here. All right, Disruptor goes down. 2-0 start here for the dire side. So they're doing the core Vengeful, huh? So Chessie playing the Vengeful here. With the Ember mid. Vengeful Ember combination feels a little off. I feel like they needed more of a right-click carry in the mid for this to work out to its fullest. Gunnar, he's being run down, sticking napalms. Get some auto attacks in there. Couple should do it. Oh, he has a Fairy Fire. Searing Chains, and Gunnar gets away. I don't think he can chase him down anymore. Got 7 stacks of sticky napalm, though. 8. Couple auto attacks. He needs one more. He gets it. Okay. Duby gets the kill.
Was well done.
Wow. God, he just kept pursuing. Nobody coming in. Try to save him. Timber Saw, but actually casting FPL instead because no one else was. Timado on the Drow. It's fun seeing Timado playing more of these one-position heroes again. Disruptor. He's trying to get the kill onto Mirana. It's not going to happen. Try and pop, and that's going to be a turn kill onto Swindle there. Got caught chasing a little too much. They're charging Chessie. He is pretty low. That's going to hit. Starstorm in the face. He stuns Mirana as he went in. The arrow's going to whiff as well. Chessie, the GG branch. Oh, man, to block them out. Beautiful job from Chessie. Oh, my God. That was next level, right? Look, he even awarded in the area. He wasted an Observer Award to try to find him, and it didn't work. That was a hell of an escape from Chessie. Middle lane, meanwhile, they're running down past the Tier 1 tower once again. The sticky napalm's up to 8 stacks here on Ember Spirit, and that eventually is going to get him killed. You got Swindle nearby, but not much he can do. In fact, he doesn't have his glimpse just yet. He just hit level 3, and he will put points into it. Kinetic Field goes down, Wave of Terror through, and the Magic Missile finish the job there on a Necrophos. I mean, they're diving beyond a Tier 1 tower, although it was just about dead. Pretty scary spot to be in, so finally a kill for the Radiant team.
Tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, the 9K plays are real.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Middle lane, Chessie. They're gonna run in. They find him here. Death Pulse nuke. There's the Reaper Scythe, and that's an easy kill. Only dead for 25 seconds, but still.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Again, only level 5. Wait, what? Tralf is... Wait, who? Oh, yeah, no, that is Tralf. You're right. I forget he has a different name on the Faceit website for some reason. Yeah, you know, he's known as Dreki on the Faceit site. It's kind of weird. I don't know why he just doesn't go by Tralf.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Target bottom lane, nice job. Just running right there. Gonna fire Remnant forward and escape. Dubu's having a, not Dubu, Gunnar is having a tough time here on the Ember Spirit. As far as finding some good farm here. Vengeful's also not doing too well. 6th overall in the game as a one-position core Vengeful. Not too good. That was a one-hit Chain Frost right there. Ravage, they really want this kill. He got the Ghost Shroud off before. That's awkward, man. They just blew 2 huge ultimates. Glimpse is going to bring it back, and they actually end up finishing off, but it's taken forever. And now Spirit Breaker's going to be charging in. Or is he? Bloody 9. He's one being charged, but he has a lot of reinforcements nearby. So, yeah, Spirit Breaker decides it's best to hold it off. Dubu on the run here. Can't run much further, though, as the kinetic field comes out, and they will kill him. So, it ends up working out at least for the Radiant side. But, yeah, that got a little scary there.
I'll take that.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Yeah, Venge just feels out of place. That's what I was saying. It feels like an out of place one position, especially with the synergy of the mid hero. And Venge core in general is just never, I've never been a huge fan of personally. I mean, I know that doesn't mean much, but it just seems like it never really does that great of a job.
Go for me.
If anything, if you're going to pick a Venge core, I feel like you need a tri-core setup, right? Like you need a mid that can carry, and you need an offlane that can potentially, you know, bring carry presence later on as well. Tidehunter doesn't really do that. Ember Spirit's more about magic damage and split push, if anything. It's again, it just feels, it feels funky. Yanero, holy shit, man, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. What is up, dude? How is it going, man? How's life been for you?
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, I got to kill at the top lane and trying to push in the tower.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Oh boy, they're going in. They find the Drow. Kinetic Field's put down. She doesn't really care about it too much. She's going for return damage on Disruptor right there. The Shrine Pop on top of it. Timado gonna get healed up now. The Frost Arrows slowing down Ember Spirit, but he gets the Fire Remnants off, and he's gonna split here. Ooh, the arrow going just in case he went to it, but Gunnar being patient. He's going to need to go, though. He's going to be silenced out now with the Gust. He needs to R. He can't get it off in time. Chain Frost onto the neutral creeps right there from Bloody 9. He's hoping for a turn kill. That's not going to work. That was a sloppy getaway. And Tidehunter's even going to be stopped to top it all off. Ouch. That was not your ideal fight if you are the Radiant team there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So now a 9-4 game. How's the Dota 2 casting going? It's going great, man. You know, it's this last year was about getting into the scene and everything, getting established somewhat, and learning a lot of the game, and I did that. And now this year is the hope that I could actually cast quite a bit. You know, it's a lot of events to come. We don't have anything lined up just yet, but ideally, oh, that was a beautiful swap timing, by the way. It's still going to get it off eventually, but he gets killed. The Disruptor gets taken out by the Reaper Scythe. Point is, yeah, we're going to see how this year goes. I have high hopes. I'll say that. I have high hopes that things are going to go pretty well. And I do have a baby now on the way. In case you haven't heard the announcement, we did announce it this last weekend, actually. So, you know, the family's starting to grow now, and
Radiant's top tower is
life in
being
general is
attacked.
going pretty good, man. Going pretty good.
The prize is mine.
Coin for me.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Find Spear Breaker here. He's going to get out, though. There's a Shrine use ready. Timado, he with the Mask of Madness here on Drow.
Gift from the goddess.
Diffusal Blade
Radiant's top tower is
queued up
under
here.
siege.
That'll be pretty good this game. Takes out the Flame Guard, takes out the Lich
Dyer's
Armor.
bottom tower is being
Just
attacked.
in general, the damage,
Dire has
especially with the
fortified
Mask of Madness pop.
structures.
You know, that's going to be plenty.
Dyer's bottom tower is under siege.
Tidehunter has a Ravage here, ready to go. Uh-oh. There's the charge. This is going to be an interesting fight. Chain Frost also ready to go. Dubu currently invised up, but they can see through it. They get the one kill with the Ravage. There's a second. That was a Chain Frost as well to get those 2 kills. So both Spirit Breaker and Bat Rider will fall. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Chelsea, credit for the kill on Timado. He is on the run. It looks like he got some help there. Thanks, Unero.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I really do hope so, too. I really do want to make this work. And, you know, been doing the consistent streaming. Is it a boy or girl? Well, we don't know that much yet. We don't know that much. My wife is coming up on 14 months here, so we won't find out that for a couple of months here. 14 weeks is what I meant to say. At 14 months. That would be awkward. No, 14 weeks. But yeah, usually, a couple more months here. We'll be able to find out that information.
Perfect.
See ya. Baby is overcooked. Yeah, that would be an issue. So Necrophos picks up that Head of Defiance here.
Invisibility.
Gonna try to get a pipe for the team, which
Radiant's
will
bottom
be a great
tower
pickup,
is under
actually.
siege.
How's Vengeful doing? Vengeful actually does good Shadow Blade.
Radiant's bottom tower
Usually you would
has
see the
fallen.
Dragonlance, if anything. She has very weak range as a core. Only 400 attack range. You usually want to get that Dragonlance to increase that right off the bat. Drow's able to TP out before he gets caught, though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Oh, big initiation here. Bat Rider Lasso. The Disruptor Static Storm is down, though. That's in favor of the Radiant side. The Ember Spirit goes back in with the Fire Remnants. Gets the one kill on a Spirit Breaker. Swap in onto the Necropulse right there. Going the other direction. The Reaper Scythe will finish off Gunnar, but he got killed as well. Spirit Breaker flies back, by the way. Nether Strike in the face of Tidehunter, but he's a damn tanky target. He's going to charge in their face as well. Arrows coming through. It's going to be dodged by everyone. Spirit Breaker will end up going down right here. But Tidehunter's also going to fall now. Auto attacks from Drow are real. They also take out the Vengeful Spirit. But here comes Gunnar back in. He actually ported back in with the Fire Remnant after the buyback. And he secures the kill on a Drow. Now he wants to chase down Mirana. The Root comes out. And he should be able to get this. He does. Double kill for Gunnar. So very worth the buyback there. Coming out from the Ember Spirit. That was a very chaotic fight. Yeah, buybacks on either side. But I guess, gold-wise, it definitely worked out for the Radiant team. Better than the Dire.
Never refuse gold given.
As that Villa Discord finished, does Ember Spirit. Bat Rider, no blink or anything, is actually going to be going the drums first, but hasn't really had much farm this game. I mean, the one strength that the Radiant does have, as funky as their lineup is, they have a lot of fighting early on. I mean, that's one thing that Vengeful definitely brings, is a lot of fighting presence. Now, granted, she didn't max out the Magic Missile first, so it's not like as much, but still, just having that alone, having her Shadow Blade this early on, they definitely have plenty of that, and they're going to find a kill here on the Bat Rider. But they do lose Ember Spirits. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you there, but the fact that he's not even going Dragonlance yet still feels kind of weird to me. It's kind of picked off there. He's actually going to be going to BKB next. Oh, they're going to bring him back. All right, see you, Nero. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Just what are you hiding, Rashawn?
Roshan is falling to the dark.
Is that a Aegis for Timado? Yes. So they get the Aegis on Tralf.
A gift from the goddess.
Tidehunter has the mech finished.
Dire's middle tower is
Working
being
on a
attacked.
Veil himself into the eventual pipe. Both sides looking to make that a high priority item. Tralf, Veil's put up. Put in Defiance, I should say. Veil of Discord debuff is put up right there. Anyway, Spiritbreaker turns in with another strike. Out comes the Ravage. Gonna barely keep Ember Spirit alive. He tries to go in. Actually does stay alive throughout it. Aegis gonna be pop on Drow. Batrider with the lockdown on Chessie, but Chessie, he'll survive despite all that burn. Reaper Scythe cuts down the Tidehunter though, and the Glimmer Cape now popped by Lich as he's trying to just simply run away. The Sentry's just out of range. Still think Lich is in a pretty bad spot though, or maybe not. He gets out. Wow. Actually escapes right there. Glimpse back on a Batrider meanwhile, and they will finish the job on him. So another fight where, I mean, that was just, it was a mess. Mess of a fight there in the middle lane. That's a good way to put it.
Coin for me.
That was in the area, but not going to be able to get him.
Son of a...
Mirana choosing to get the Yules. Now is the Yasha and the Mantis Dog coming along. I guess Batrider is playing a 5 support, isn't he? Wow, I just kind of realized that. It's like wondering, how is he so underfarmed? Oh, that's a big Chain Frost right there. Bouncing between Necro and Drow. Keeps going back to Drow. He's going to stay alive in the end. But it prevents him from doing a lot more damage. Nether Strike will catch up to Anime, a.k.a. Bloody 9 here on the Lich. He's going to be end up falling, though, as the burn's going to be too much. Lasso to pull back in the Tidehunter. He does not have Ravage up. Reaper's Scythe will cut him down. And he's dead for 55 seconds right there. Tralf stream sniping 100%. I mean, if he's stream sniping me, it doesn't do anything because I am on the Dota TV delay, so.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Thanks.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Bottom lane Ember. Gets out just before. Yeah, Chessie's streaming the game from his perspective, yeah. Lich is found.
Your horse? Fate tonight. The prize is mine.
Oh, good.
A gift from the tempest of battle. Endurance run.
Was Tralf ever a map hacker?
Invisibility.
Angry Testy was a map hacker.
I'll take that.
Wow, 10,000 net worth lead. About 8,000 experience lead. Drow. BKB almost finished now. To go with that defusal. Radiant's coming along for Necro, just sitting on the Hood of Defiance here. Pipe still has a little bit of ways to go for Tide Hunter. Oop, that's disjoint. They're going to open though. Wow, they even want to Ravage for this and chain. Jesus, okay. I mean, it is a core Mirana, it looks like. So I mean, he's second top farm of the game. So I think that's actually okay to blow everything like that. Yeah, does it support Mirana? Maybe not, but Necro Radiance is actually pretty popular. It's an item that, you know, helps him. This is, as far as competitive builds, though, competitive builds go. We either see this or we see more of the Blink Dagon build. And I feel like this is actually more of what we see, to be honest.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
I mean, I don't really care, Punter, but it's not. Like, if you want to post something, feel free to.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Take us.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Static Storm combo, Chessie.
Radiant's top
Okay,
tower
that was
is
his teammates,
fallen.
actually. So he opens on a Duber right here, coming out with the Shadow Blade. He's going to be last one forward. Mirana comes in late, but a little bit too late, unfortunately. Damage already done to Bat Rider. Ember Spirit actually going to chase now. Spirit Breaker gets him rooted up with Searing Chains. Magic Stick, he's staying alive. Spirit Breaker charging on forward into Titan, just simply trying to stay alive himself. And he will successfully do that. Mirana now gets the damage into Ember Spirit, takes him out. The Shrine Pop wasn't close enough. And Necrophos is charging in. He has any Radiance. He wants to show it off. Burn, baby, burn. Ghost Round slowing everyone down. Here comes Drow. The Radiant side does need to be careful about committing to a fight. Chess is going to get caught. A big gust coming out from Timado. And hit 3 of the 4 heroes. Lich is going to fall as well. And Titan are still going to be run down now. That BKB pop from Timado. He's splitting the shots right there, slowing them both down. Double kill from the Drow.
Some things.
And that's a complete wipe in favor of the Dire side.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
And that should be tier 3 tower.
Structures have been fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
Yeah, nice timings on the BKB from Drow and the Radiance from Necro. That was a great fight for them to
Radiant's
take,
middle
considering.
barracks has been destroyed. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Looking like a victory for the Dire side right now. Upwards of 14,000 gold lead. Net worth even. Gunnar. Okay, well. Necro gets glimpsed into the Static Storm. Not nearly enough follow advantage, although they do have a Ravage. Are they going to go for it? You may want to. Kill the Necro. Yeah, Chain Frost going out. There's the Ravage, and it will be a kill on a Necro. It also caught the Spirit Breaker. He went up charge for 6 more seconds. He's just going to Nether Strike. No, it's going to be canceled. Eventually goes with the Screw, might as well. Invis come out into the Moonlight Shadows. He's going to charge away. Don't tell me he's getting away. Oh my god, it took them forever. Finally, he's glimpsed back, though. And he will actually die here. He almost killed Disruptor in return. Jesus. If he actually got away there. Oh! Drop's going to be swapped, yields up. All that mana's gone, and now he's probably not dead because he's going to be saved by the Bat Rider. And a nice convenient shrine. These getaways, man.
Dominating.
What? What was that?
Stunning now.
What the hell is Kyle doing over here? I guess he was warding. Although, they probably saw that, so... Yeah, look at the sentries delivered right away. They counter it. It's like, that's what you always have to ask yourself, right? It's like, why is a 5 support running into our jungle after a fight just happened by himself for a free kill? I wonder. Oh, maybe because he warded. That's possible. Yeah, so good heads up there from the dire side at least. This Drow's going to have a butterfly at this rate pretty soon.
Illusion.
Coin for me.
Fearpicker's so active, man. He charges the top lane as soon as they finish Roshan. But Ember Spirit gets out before. How's Vengeful? He's got that BKB. 2,000 gold saved up. That's going to be another shrine kill, though. They have the cheese on Mirana. So the Radiant side going to try to hold here. They do have everything up. Riptide, Chain Frost, the big abilities here. Static Storm's also pretty big. Charge in on the Lich. He had the Eels in the air, though, so that was actually Mirana that Eels him, I'm pretty sure. So kind of an awkward initiation. He even missed the arrow on top of that. And he's going to be pulled back in. A lot of damage returning onto him. He's going to pop that cheese, though. Still locked in by the kinetic field, and it's enough lockdown to finish the job. Top lane. I thought they might have been ratting at least, but they were not. And now Ember Spirit going in. He's going to be Bat Rider Lasso in the face. Static Storm, though, catches the Bat Rider. Swap out from Jesse. Goes in, finishes off Bat Rider right there. And they caught 2 in there. The Ravage pops out. Did not hit Timado, though, because of that BKB. He is still dying right here with the auto attack trade for the Vengeful Spirit. He goes down first. And Tralf staying dead, of course, for now, as Vengeful Spirit does get picked off, though, from the Radiant for the Necro. But Necro is in trouble. He still has Reaper Scythe. He never found the opportunity to use it, but he may get an opportunity here if they stick around. Maybe on Titan right away. Yeah, he's going to try to find him. Death Pulse, Titan. There's the Scythe. It's not enough damage for the kill, but they will finish the job with another strike there in the end. So yeah, Vengeful actually stood his ground pretty well against the Drow. Okay, that pipe was finished by Titan there.
Endurance run.
What does Drow have now? Oh, okay, does have the butterfly. Did he have it in the last fight? I feel like he didn't. I feel like if he had it the last fight, he would have won that battle there in the end against the Vengeful. Who has the better late game? I would say the Dire, yeah. Mirana is definitely going to be turning into a pretty scary carry. That with the Tralf synergy, especially, you got the level 25 talent, the 100 leap attack speed on top of that. Rotterdam, game 2 was a forfeit, unfortunately.
Rune of invisibility.
Forfeit win, so no match. So we're just watching some FPL here in the meantime. Tralf, he's in trouble, and he's dead. Couldn't do anything.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures have been fortified. Dire's middle tower is under siege. Dire's middle tower has been destroyed. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Yeah, the one thing that the Radiant does have is that Wombo combo, the whole Ravage, the Chain Frost, get the Remnant blowing up. I mean, kind of like we saw last fight too, where if the Dire side is very spread out, I mean, they could definitely get picked here, bit by bit. But if they kind of death ball push, I feel like the Dire side should win these fights.
Vanish.
Oh, they're going for Ember. The Reaper side didn't get close to killing it. That was kind of weird, but they easily get the kill in the end. Just no Reaper Scythe kill, which is a little unfortunate because that would have been 30 seconds added even to the respawn time of Ember Spirit, but he is dead for another 50 here. Vengeful. Currently Shadow Bladed up. He's going to be coming out though, so he has to be careful. Wave of Terror. He has teammates nearby, so actually looks like Jesse wants to fight, damn it. Lotus Orb, got to be careful of that. BKB is going to be popped. Trying to Magic Missile him. Just going to go for the auto attacks instead. BKB now popped by the Necrophos. Charge on through from Spear Breaker right there, Kyle. He puts down the Kinetic Field. Static Storm is still ready. He's going to be swapped out by Jesse, though. Saves his teammate and then sets him up for a kill on a Dubu there. So good teamwork, actually. Necrophos and Batrider both falling. Bottom lane, the Rat game is on, though. Mirana split pushing down here. Drow's even running in. The Yule Scepter in the air. Wants to finish off the melee racks. Mirana will do so, but at what cost? She goes down for it. But again, at least gets the bottom melee racks. Timado was not there that whole time. He's farming elsewhere.
Mine at last.
Yeah, that's a good point too. The Dire side has a very good push with the Drow Aura, of course. And she's even building an AC now. The support Batrider, though.
I'll take that.
Just wants to finish the BKB. Chessie, he's hunting again. Diffusal Blade also finished. MKB ready to go. Ember does have a gem, okay. Ember's going to be going for late Radiance too. He went the armor over the Flame Guard absorption, which in this matchup, I think it does make sense. Ember's going to be stunned as he ports in, by the way. Midnight Shadow's activated. Timado is just a turret. He's just standing there right-clicking. And for good reason, they're not doing much to him. Ravage is still ready to use. He hasn't found the opportunity to do so, though. A lot of BKBs are wearing off now, though. Finally, the Ravage is going to be coming out. Hits multiple targets. Pretty good one at that. The Gush on top of it. The Spear Breaker will end up falling, but so does Tidehunter. Buyback from the Vengeful, by the way, who died in the midst of it. The Lich gets his Chain Frost off. A lot of creeps nearby, though. And it's spreading the damage aplenty here. So, doing damage, but not enough. Gem of True Sight dropped during that fight as well, and it's picked up by the Bat Rider in favor of the Dire side. Roshan's not up for 30 seconds, so that's kind of the saving grace for the Radiant team, maybe. Is that they're not going to give up a free Roshan here just yet, but wouldn't be surprised if they just wait for that.
Invisibility.
And then actually look to finish this game, or they may actually get a pick right here with this Moonlight Shadows activation. Top lane, I mean, Bat Rider, being a support Bat Rider, he doesn't really have a great initiation tool, so no Blink, no Force Staff, no charges left on the drums even, so really not the most ideal. Swapping offensively on the Necrophos. They want the big burst for the kill, and they get the burst for the kill. He did not have his BKB ready. They find a great opportunity. BKB, speaking of that, though, going to be popped by Tralf. The Mask of Madness going at it with the Ember Spirit, slowing him down. Gust on 3 heroes. Chessie part of that. He comes out, though. Puts a stun on, going for the right-click battle. Timado, he's staying alive, baby, but not alive long enough. Between the armor and Tidehunter helping, that's what happens. You see back on the base, though, Tralf, he is continuing to do the rat game and doing it pretty well, it seems like. He does have a Yules. Throw himself in the air there. Can he leap away? He can initially. Goes for the turn kill. Arrow's going to miss, so he really wants that kill, man. He gets it. But he ends up dying yet again for it. So more of the base destroyed. Still not over just yet, though, for the Radiant side.
Endurance run.
Ha, Justin, what's up, man?
Invisibility.
All right, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by.
Arcane mystery.
Yeah, it feels like this game could have been over a while ago, and they just stole Roshan. Wow. Chessie gets the Aegis, okay.
Shadows take us.
Go. Up for the go. Ravage was used. They kill the Bat Rider. Chain Frost only hit once. Gust on 4 heroes. Ooh, the arrow connects on a Chessie. But Mirana is split pushing the bottom lane. You see the middle lane also a big creep wave coming. So the Radiant side, they have to defend. Because their base is being destroyed. Diffusal level 2 now purchased by Timado. So the Radiant team going to continue playing the game of we can barely stay alive. But damn it, we're going to stay alive. Top tier 3 and the Rax, all that stands between them and a loss here, really. The top tier 3 is just about dead, too. In deny range, in fact.
A gift from the goddess.
So yeah, I wouldn't put it past the Dire side. They may even kind of play this pretty passive game until the Aegis just wears off, because they're really in no worry here. I mean, what is the Radiant team going to do? The lane's just keep being pushed in because of the Drow, if anything.
For me.
And Mirana split push. It doesn't seem like the Radiant side is going to be able to get a good use out of the Aegis here for Vengeful. So, I mean, it's good that they got it, if anything, to take away from the other team, but they really can't make a play with it.
The prize is mine.
But unfortunately, just continues to feel like they're playing an uphill battle that they just can't win here. Now they're going to go on a Mirana here, possibly. Jesse running in. Can't catch up to him, though.
Shadows, take us.
Kyle, he wants to ward. All right. Get some vision up. There is the gem on Disruptor. Yeah, I mean, as Mirana should be, really. It's like, why not? That's the game plan. Mirana split push with the Drow and keep the Radiant team going back. It's not a fun game to watch necessarily, but to help them win the game, it makes sense. Swindle just kind of throwing himself at the other team as if, kind of being that vision for them. Charges stop though. Lotus Orb apply to Drow.
Alms for the dead.
Nice counter right there. Lincoln Sphere put on Drow as well. Jesse finds it, but with the Lincoln, somebody took it out. Magic Missile will hit, and they stun him out. The Ravage as well follow up, and they are going to kill the Drow in 100 seconds. He is dead for. This is an opening that the Radiant team needs right here. If they can also get the Necro, who does not have a buyback. Oh boy, this could be something. BKB Yuso, you need to get out of here the best that you can. He's spamming his heal. Pop the shrine, he says. He will finally get it off. The Static Storm goes down right on top, but Moger is going to ultimately survive on Necrophos. And now Spear Breaker coming in. Jump back in with the Reaper side of the Necrophos. They get the kill on a Jesse. That is just an Aegis kill, though. The Chain Frost, meanwhile, it's bouncing back and forth. It's still bouncing. Finally going to be stopped, though. Spear Breaker, he'll go down. He's dead for 70 seconds. Drow does have a buyback now at this point, as does Spear Breaker, but look at what Mirana's doing during that. Okay. I was wondering, I was like, where is Mirana? Oh, that explains it. So Tralf, he may end up dying here. Okay, he couldn't even get off the heals. Shit out of the Manta, too. So they'll barely save the Mega Creeps from happening, but Jesse's going all in onto the Necropulse right here. Possibly BKB. Ghost Rider is going to be purged off immediately, and thus kill. Swap out onto Dubu on the bad side of the ledge, though. Space created, you see Swindle say. So yeah, as good as that looked, as fun as that looked for the Dire side and the opportunity, it just goes back. Yeah, you see what Tralf's doing, just split pushing. Trying to truly get those Mega Creeps now. Going for the tier 2 that's up in the middle lane here. Ember's pushing out the bottom. So the Radiant might feel like they just need to go here. 30 seconds on the Ravage, though. So Tyner doesn't have that just yet. Oh, wow, that was awkward. Vengeful just swapped himself. Slow to sword. Vengeful does have the cheese. Gotta keep that in mind as well. So they get the middle racks. I mean, this is something. The Radiant team, something's happening. You do got to kind of wonder if Mirana was in that last fight, would they have won it then and then been able to push? So, I mean, it was a bit of a risk that he did. And now this is happening. Necro's up in 10 seconds. I can't believe this is happening, actually. Spearbringer goes in. Here we go. Bat Rider locks down Chessie, though, and Chessie's dropping. Gonna get the cheese off. He can. He pops it off in time. A lot of BKBs, so he has that level 25 talent, however. With the magic missile goes to it. He's just focusing on the rocks. Look at Chessie. He wants objectives, baby. He used to play for Stay Green. However, the Reaper cycle cut him down 150 seconds. You have to buy back if you're him. Yeah, I was going to say there's no way he waits that out. He buys back right here. Look at the top lane. The creep wave pushing in, but Chessie with the buyback, he's going to prevent it. Tidehunter falls, he's dead for 100, but he will have a buyback too. So they get the melee X bottom, they clean up the middle. This game is somehow still alive. Here in this FPL in-house league match. This Disruptor, he's going to port out. Ember Spirit never went the Radiance. He ended up going to full Mjolnir. Now he has a Blade Mail. And now the Radiance is going to be coming here for him. Speaking of that, Necrophos. BKB down to 6 seconds. Has a Lincoln's as well himself. Drow with the AC. Was working on the whole data list, but has had to use buyback here. Excuse me. Thanks, Bot. Appreciate it.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
That's something else that the Radiant team has, too, is that Lich Armor.
Allies disappear. Regeneration.
And Mirana still has a 9-second BKB. Yeah, Mini plays Dota 2 now. He's like a 5K rated player, I want to say. He's done pretty well. Okay, he went the triple arrow.
Sanaba.
Huh. I feel like we see a lot of Miranas doing that now. It's funny how that went from a complete troll talent to now, like, most Miranas get it. Like, I feel like every Mirana we see gets it. Even though we talk about how trolly it is. The chaos that it brings is good. It's just you're passing 100+ leap attack speed for it.
Endurance run.
Roshan's not even up yet. Oh, they catch Timado. He's going to be dead for 120 seconds right here. Looking at the lanes, they are pushed out as well. Lasso on a Vengeful Spirit, putting him in an awkward spot in the Ancients over here. Lotus Orb popped on a Bat Rider himself as well. He swaps out somebody. Jesse, he's just trying to do some damage. He has a Death Slitter now, but the Reaver Scythe, it's not going to kill him initially, but it will put him down eventually. And he's dead for 135 seconds, so they're doing this without the Drow, but they're winning the fight. So far, 2 for 1 in their favor, including the Courier kill, actually. Nothing on it, thankfully, for the Radiant team, but you have Ember Spirit, who's definitely on the run at this point. Mirana, he's not split pushing. He's actually looking to fight here. Has the arrows ready to go. See the split volley coming out, perhaps. He's just going to try to run it down. Pops a Lincoln's. Cannot stop him, though. Could not arrow him in time. Oh, it's Vengeful dead for 95 seconds. Now, again, they do not have Drow, though, so the auto attack's not as strong from Mirana, and I feel like she's relying on that quite a bit, considering her build. The Yules, the Lincolns, the BKB, a very defensive build. I don't know if they're really going to be able to finish off the racks right here. You try to go for the random stun. Doesn't it? Just pops the Manta. Has to be careful about overcommitting, though. Here comes Necro. Necro just charging on him. Blade Mail's popped. One of the arrows going to be dodged as well. Ghost Shroud use. Spirit Breaker just charging on in. There's that Chain Frost. Only bounces once, though. Nice spread from the Dire side. Nether Strike here going off. It looks like it hits Lich right there. Disruptor is up now, waiting for that static storm. Gets kinetic field off. Necrophos barely staying alive. He will go down. He's dead for 100. Nobody's fighting the racks, though. Doing damage to them. Disruptor. He's going to be stunned up, perhaps killed. Heal Scepter in the air for Mirana. She is getting about half life. Gush takes out the Lincolns. They will lock down Spear Breaker, though. So Mirana, she's going to end up backing out, kind of. Thinking about it. Going to be glimpsed, though. Pretty much in the same spot. And decides it's best to now fall back. So they got focused killing heroes over the racks right there. And Chessie's up in about 10 seconds. Drow is up, though, pushing out. Gunnar catches Tralf. Don't think it's going to be enough damage, though. Oh, yeah, he got the root off. The Searing Chain's in time. And he takes out Mirana. Timado's going to go for the Roshan here instead. This is not a coordinated game right now. Drow gets the Aegis as well as the cheese.
I'll take that.
It's amazing this Radiant team still has a chance. And they have a good chance, honestly. If they happen to kill... I mean, Timado has the Aegis now, so... I guess that's not realistic. Vengeful doesn't have a buyback for a minute and a half. How's your hero fare? Yeah, that Lich Armor's got to be annoying, especially level 25 now, plus 35 Frost Armor. So he's doing 44 armor to the buildings here. That is absurd. That really is ridiculous.
Never refuse gold given. Invisibility.
So illusions. That's a real one. Oh, that's a real Chessie. They are going to kill him. And he does not have a buyback for 50 seconds. All right, so here we go. Oh, the Radiant team was trying to come in. The Ravage does come out. The Chain Frost on top. This could be big. It bounced back to the Radiant team, though. Oh, the anti-Chain Frost on top of the Lotus Storm. Down goes Sledge right there. Disruptor's going to fall. It's still bouncing. No, Disruptor barely stays alive. They did lose Spirit Breaker. Buyback on a Necrophos. Throughout the midst of that, Drow Ranger BKB is wearing off, though. Gunner in his face, the Blade Mail. He has to be careful attacking into it. The Lincoln Spear is applied. Necrophos, though, he should be able to finish off the job on both. He does. Everyone's dead on the Radiant side. Ember and Disruptor buy back immediately, as they are the only two that can. Yeah, that Lotus was insane. Reflecting the Chain Frost right there. That hurt the Radiant team big time, especially the supporting cast. I mean, without that reflection, that might have been a disaster for the Dire side, honestly. But now instead, the Dire side wins it, and they are trying to now truly finish the game. The top, there is no armor up. Lich is dead, of course. Yeah, they just have to focus that. The vulnerability, but that's not going to matter. It's going to die right after the fact. And there we go. Mega Creeps have now spawned.
Dire has spawned Mega Creeps.
Game's not over 100% just yet. But the Dire side can breathe a little bit easier now. 7,000 gold saved up on Mirana. You have Drow. Only 2,400 gold saved up. Does have a buyback here.
Regeneration.
Sprint.
What does he go, Mjolnir? Divine. Divine feels a little risky to me. Or is he going MKB? Okay, that makes a lot of sense, yeah. Yeah, Divine would have been a little risky. So he's going MKB, which definitely makes more sense. Trying to catch Gunner down here. Nope.
Illusion.
Big on level 2 purchase by Necro. Gonna try to get that max burst out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
See the level 25 talents. What did Drow have? Marksmanship agility.
Endurance run.
Necro, the 400 life. Batrider, 8-second Firefly duration. You know, Morana, Spear Breaker is not there yet. Lich already saw his. Disruptor's almost there. Not that big of a deal.
Shadows take us.
Dire's
Gush
top
armor.
tower is under siege.
Morana pushing out bottom. Gonna force the TPs back. Oh, they catch Ember Spirit. No, they don't. I was gonna say he just TP'd in, but he remnants out though.
A gift from the
Ember and Necro do not have buybacks. Those are the big ones there.
Coin for me.
Refresher at Tide. All right.
Double damage.
Heat.
The prize is mine. Out of my way.
Quick sprint.
My pet thanks you.
Oh, excuse him at the last second. Almost caught up to him. I guess we got a bash proc. Hey, Batrider has a blink. That's nice. I mean, Drow almost has a Daedalus here. Ooh, they find the Necro. He's dead. Necro's dead for 120, no buyback.
goddess wished him dead.
Well then. Now they do have to defend though. No tier 4s.
Radiant's
Come the
ancient is
illusions.
being attacked.
So even though Necro's dead for 100 seconds, no buyback, might not really matter. As again, space created.
Strygor sprints. A gift from the tempest of battle.
I'll take that.
Well, they find Tide. Tide would not have a buyback right now. Ember's TPing on top. He ravages. They want to fight this. The refresher, double ravage coming out. Hits these couple of heroes, Spearbreaker and Batrider. They're both going to go down most likely. No, Spearbreaker charges out at the last second. That's pretty big because he does have a gem as well. Batrider is dead for 90 seconds though, with Necro staying dead for 40. So maybe a little bit of a chance here by the Radiant side. That was a beautiful TP in from Gunnar on that Ember Spirit. Look at Chessie. He's just running into the base, hoping to find somebody. He's just going to go for the tower now. They're going to go tier 4. They're trying to finish the game right here, right now. This is crazy. Oh, my God. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the base race. Murata. Spearbreaker charges in. Murata keeping a distance. Drow's pushing the top. Gunnar ports back in, though. We'll stay up here for now. Static Storm is put down. And trapped inside is Murata. The kinetic field. The BKB pops a shrine as well. Going to barely stay alive for the time being with that Lotus Aura. Back down here. The Ancient taking some damage. Timado, though. Who's he focusing after? He's going after Lich, but that armor, man, is making it so tough. He kind of has to fight this. He really doesn't have a choice. He can't get out of here. He's going to end up dying, doing some damage to the Ancient. But Timado will indeed go down, so they do pick up Tidehunter in response. And Swindle, God, the BKBs just keep happening, man. They just run on through. And Disruptor is just going to juke as much as possible. Another Glimmer Cape. Oh, they see him, though. And they will finish him off. He's dead for 150 seconds, just about, with no buyback, thanks to their good old Reaper Scythe. Right there. Well, well, well. I mean, the dire side got some ancient damage, at least. So we're not over just yet.
Invisibility. Endurance run.
Ember build. No, he already has a Mjolnir, yeah. Oh, you were responding to him. Okay. Well, at this point of the game, yeah, you would have rather had more of that Battle Fury crit for sure. But that's like a hindsight thing to say.
Gold for me.
Mine at last.
I do kind of agree for the time he got Radiant, since it was very late in the game. He actually could have got a Battle Fury or even that Daedalus instead
Haste.
to potentially do a lot more. Like that is a valid argument, I think.
Endurance run.
Tense game. Oh no, Gunnar. Oof, gets out. He had buyback, but that was close. Mirana with the Aegis here. Who's got cheese? Drow? No. Necro. Oh, Mirana has cheese as well. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, the first time where we see them just pushing all together at the bottom lane. We may have a clash right here. Oh, they find the Bat Rider. BKB is like, screw it. Got to try something. Spearbreaker charges in the backlines. Double Ravage is ready to go. Wait for that. You're just all the BKBs going off. Static Storm going out. That's a clusterfuck of a fight right now. There goes one Ravage right there. The second one, he can't get it off in time. Has to pop the Guardian Greaves. It's bouncing around in the Chain Frost, though. Gets one, a couple of kills. Bat Rider and Spearbreaker picked up. Buybacks on both. The Ember Spirit as well as the Vengeful Spirit. They kill Necrophos. He does have a buyback as well. That Chain Frost still bouncing around. That's because of that Ags effect of the Lich right there. And the dire side has to fall back. Timado is split pushing the top lane. While that fight's happening, you see the Ancient starting to take some damage now, but the Radiant team is back. They provide the Lich armor, and they are going to be able to hold right here. Buyback situation, that was a use out of Ember as well as Vengeful, so both the cores having a buyback at that point. But they'll hold a little longer.
Is being attacked. Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Ags on Tralf? Yeah, no, I would think so. Well, what does it do again? It's the bonus agility, or It splits it, right?
Alms for the dead.
Double damage. Allies disappear.
Oh man, they find the tide.
Dominating.
It is only natural that the
Each arrow split into 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. But yeah, then there's the argument, does he really have an inventory slot for it? I mean, you could argue the BKB, because it's been a 5-second BKB for a while. But even those 5 seconds for getting onto specific things, especially the stuff like the kinetic field, static storm, is pretty big. Although Disruptor does not have an axe, and he's not getting one. Okay. If Disruptor had an axe, that would be pretty bad, but
I'll take that.
since Disruptor doesn't have an axe, I still think the BKB is pretty necessary. They find Mirana, by the way. Chessie bursts him down. That auto attack damage, man. Spear Breaker. About the BKB Lotus Orb. I don't think he's getting far, though. And what's his buyback? He does have one.
Double kill.
So everyone dead currently has a buyback. Might as well keep it on this tab. We'll check over to the net worth. I know people like that, but yeah, look at this roller coaster ride up towards 20,000 or so. But I mean, lately it's
The tempest of battle.
been going back, and yeah, no doubt it's this Radiant team has potential to win this game. It's crazy to think, but they definitely do. Mirana had the cheese as well, but couldn't get it swapped in time.
A gift from the goddess.
Oh!
Searing caves.
That looked funny. You look at Chessie and the rest, they're just pushing out middle. They're going to go cutthroat here. We'll see what kind of reaction happens out of the dire side. Already one person TPing back. That's the Bat Rider, another one coming in. Top lane with the Drow and her illusions. So they're going for tier 4s already inside. Chessie in the front lines. Has that Desolator. Silver Edge, level 2. Diffusal on top of that. They're going to at least kill the tier 4. Big on burst. Reaper's side just simply stun up Chessie right there. The Bat Rider with the lasso as well. Brings him through with the BKB. That armor, though, doing plenty of work. He swaps out with Disruptor, gets some distance, transfer damage on Necrophos. Necrophos is going to fall. He has a buyback, using it immediately. Chain Frost hits bouncing around. Remember, it's going to be infinite bounces as long as it still has targets. Another strike. They do kill Chessie, though. He's dead for 130 seconds. Back to the Ancient over here. Timado's trying to finish the game. Will not be able to do so, though. Has a buyback, but he got some more damage at least onto the Ancient, but without a buyback on Vengeful, as well as even the Disruptor. This could actually be it now in favor of the dire side. A buyback on Drow and go to finish the game. I think they truly could, but it is a little risky, I guess, so we're probably not going to see a buyback, which means the game might not actually be over, unfortunately. Because without that Drawer Aura, they don't have a Desolator. They have the Lich armor still to deal with. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see. They're going to try something. There you go. Okay, so there's the buyback, and that should honestly do it. Spear Breaker charges in. There you go. Focus the Ancient. They say BKB's pop, stopping the Ravage from going through. All the BKB's going off. Everyone just full focus on it, and it's going to be GG. Well played in favor of the Dire. Fuck you all is the call out from Tubu. I love the finish. I love it. What a game. I love that statement at the end. Fuck you all. Lich is a fucking stupid hero, though. Let's be honest. Lich is just one of those absolutely